10 Star Trek decisions that aged better than anyone expected. Star Trek has always been about bold decisions, bold storytelling, bold casting, and bold science fiction ideas. Some choices at the time were questioned, mocked, or overlooked, only to be appreciated years later. The franchise's legacy is a testament to how visionary risk-taking often pays off in unexpected ways. From character arcs to narrative gambles, here are 10 Star Trek decisions that aged far better than anyone expected. 1. Killing off Tasha Yar so early in the Next Generation. When TNG introduced Tasha Yar in its first season, viewers had no reason to believe she would be gone by the season's end. Many fans were shocked, even outraged. But in hindsight, her death elevated the series' stakes, demonstrating that Star Trek was willing to take risks and challenge the safety net of character immortality. It set a tone for real consequences, giving the show an emotional depth that resonates even in modern storytelling. 2. Worf's long, often complicated journey. Worf's story across TNG and Deep Space Nine is labyrinthine. He starts as a security officer, becomes the Federation's most honorable Klingon, experiences the destruction of his homeworld, and even takes the role of ambassador. Initially, some fans found his arcs overly convoluted, yet Worf became a symbol of cross-cultural diplomacy and personal honor. His character's enduring appeal shows that complexity, when treated with care, pays off. 3. Voyager's decision to strand the crew in the Delta Quadrant. At the time, some considered this a formulaic, lost-in-space gimmick. Critics argued it limited storytelling potential. Instead, it allowed Voyager to explore serialized character growth and ethical dilemmas over 7 seasons. Janeway's leadership, the evolving relationship between the crew and the Maquis, and the long-term exploration of alien civilizations gave the show depth that would have been impossible in a shorter, episodic arc. 4. Killing off Spock's mother in the 2009 film reboot. Some fans hated that the reboot minimized Spock's family background, especially Amanda. Yet, this decision streamlined storytelling for a new generation and allowed Spock's internal struggle between logic and emotion to take center stage. The choice aged well because it focused on narrative efficiency without erasing the emotional stakes entirely. 5. The moral ambiguity of Deep Space Nine. DS9 took Star Trek into morally gray territory at a time when audiences expected clean resolutions. Choosing to explore war, terrorism, and political intrigue was a gamble. Many worried it would alienate traditional fans. Instead, it created a show that still feels daring today, tackling issues in ways that resonate with contemporary audiences far more than a sanitized, episodic Star Trek could. 6. Casting Michael Dorn as Worf. Initially, casting a full Klingon as a main character in TNG seemed risky. Klingons were traditionally villains, and audiences weren't sure a Klingon could carry emotional storylines. Dorn proved critics wrong, giving Worf both gravitas and charm. The character's cross-series appearances and fan-favorite status show this casting decision's longevity. 7. Janeway keeping 7 of 9 in the show despite controversy. 7 of 9's introduction was met with skepticism. Critics worried she would overshadow the existing ensemble and become a gimmick. Instead, 7 allowed Voyager to explore themes of identity, humanity, and personal growth in ways the show hadn't before. Today, she's recognized as one of Star Trek's most compelling explorations of human-machine coexistence. 8. Killing Picard in alternate timelines while keeping him alive in canon. Episodes like All Good Things in TNG played with Picard's mortality and temporal fluidity, a decision that could have alienated viewers attached to linear storytelling. It instead highlighted Star Trek's philosophical core. Life is a series of choices with consequences. By experimenting with narrative structure, the show aged like fine wine, giving fans a story that is both intellectually stimulating and emotionally resonant. 9. The Klingons' evolving design and culture. When TNG reimagined Klingons, some longtime fans balked at the forehead ridges and elaborate makeup. Over time, this decision proved visionary, offering a deeper understanding of Klingon culture and politics. The layered portrayal influenced every series that followed, turning Klingons into a mirror for human political struggles rather than simple antagonists. 10. Embracing serialized storytelling in Discovery. Star Trek. Discovery broke from the episodic formula that defined the franchise. Early criticism called it too soap operatic and heavy-handed, but the serialized approach allowed for rich character arcs, intricate political plots, and